Make 15% more concrete from every bag. The Gardener is brought to you by PPC.
There's something so completely satisfying about picking your own veg that you've grown in the garden. And of course, it's way cheaper. Like the smell of these fresh leeks. You just want to pull them out and go cooking. Hi, I'm Tanya Visser, editor of The Gardener magazine. Join me for the next half hour while we take you through the ins and outs of veggie gardening. How to grow them, when to grow them, how to get it right, and make you a better veggie gardener. Coming up on today's episode, we tackle veggie gardens, how to get started, what to look out for, and of course, how to keep them healthy. We then make a compact tabletop veggie planter and finish it off with some great vegetables and herbs. Don't get stressed out when I talk about sowing seeds or growing your own veggies, because it really isn't that difficult. There are a couple of things that you need to know. Number one, it's going to cost you way less. You're going to save money by growing your own. And number two, it's great exercise to get out into the garden. And most importantly, you know where they come from. You know what you've sprayed them with. You know how you've looked after them. And what a better way to celebrate a great meal than having the own veggies from your garden. What's most important is that you have 5 hours sunlight a day. That is critical in order for your veggies to succeed. Anything less than that, don't even bother. If you're living in a flat, don't even tell me that you can't grow veggies, because if you've got a wall or if you've got somewhere that you can put a container, you can grow them. Some ingenious garden folks have come up with a system that literally you can hang this on a wall and plant your veggies into pockets. It looks awesome. Most importantly, as well as the sun, is the soil. You've got to make sure that you've got a really, really good, fertile soil. So if you're going to be planting it into pots, remember you want to use a combination of 50% soil and 50% compost, preferably potting soil. By adding in granular fertilizers is also important. Follow the instructions. Normally it's once every 6 to 8 weeks, and that's going to make sure that you're going to have healthy, leafy veggies, or else healthy fruit below the soil, and that's what we want. It's important that you're growing the right veggies at the right time. How do you know what to get and what to grow? Well, it's pretty simple. When you go along to your local garden centre, have a look what is on the shelf in the seedling trays. Anything that you see there, well, you can grow them. In terms of winter veg, right now, you're looking at all the brassicas. So those are things like broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. Beans are great, radishes, carrots, brinjal, anything like that you can sow almost all year round. There's some essential veggies and herbs that I think every garden should not be without. One of them are these little guys over here. Now, we all know what they are. It's a lettuce plant. The only things that you need to worry about are snails. And remember, put a bit of snail bait around. Crushed eggshells also work great because the snails hate walking over that. And that will give you gorgeous lettuce just like this. The other two veggies and herbs that I just can't do without, and remember this is my personal choice, are chilies and thyme. Now, for me, it's all important to have a great chili plant in my veggie garden, because by adding just a little bit of chili, and I'm not meaning like burn the hell out of someone, just a little bit of chili to any dish just gives it that bit of a zing. The other thing, of course, is thyme, a beautiful, ordinary, common garden thyme. You get many different varieties. This is just the plain garden thyme. It does beautifully in a container or even in a flower bed. Even in your veggie garden, they are beautiful. What do you use thyme for? Well, it's essential in any cooking of any meat, especially fatty meat, because it helps to break it down and just make it more palatable and digestible. And of course, adds that wicked flavor. And of course, if you've got some lemon thyme, and remember, how do you know it's lemon thyme? Well, just give it a smell, and you'll smell the lemon off it. Use that when you're cooking with fish. It is absolutely brilliant. So my essentials, lettuce all year round in my veggie garden, a chili bush to go, absolutely, and of course a wicked thyme plant. Coming up next, we create a funky veggie planter for the garden.